Okay, I just dropped the kids off to school and this is a neighborhood right around the corner from their school. I thought I'd pull over and just share with you a couple thoughts we had, a little discussion we had on the way to school this morning. Typically on the way to school we read a proverb, and this morning our proverb was, "Fire tests the purity of silver and gold, but the Lord tests the heart." And one of the things we were talking about is how our hearts get tested when we move overseas. All of us have sin patterns and things that we do to mask those sins. Things that we go to. Maybe it's a restaurant where we get our comfort food. Maybe it's we're meeting a whole group of people, new people, and we feel awkward, and we can pull out our jokes and our wit and our sense of humor. Maybe it's our car where we just need to get away and we can jump in our car and have our independence. When people move overseas, those things are stripped away. The language that they depended on to navigate a new situation suddenly goes out the window. Their car is, they don't have their car anymore. They don't have their Starbucks or their go-to comfort food restaurant. And when those things get stripped away, we're just left with, our coping mechanisms are gone, and we're left with the reality of our sin. One of the things we were talking about worldwide is it seems like COVID has been a way of stripping away our coping mechanisms worldwide. Be it people have suddenly lost their sports, their gym where they go to work out, their restaurants, their activities, their ability to hang out with certain friends, things like that. Those things have been stripped away. And what ends up coming out of the surface is our sin patterns. It's easy for us to blame COVID for that and go, oh, it's because of COVID. In reality, it's not because of COVID, it's because of our sin. We've just been able to mask it with certain coping mechanisms, and now COVID has stripped that away, and we're left trying to confront the ugly reality of our sin, and we're left with a choice. Will we take that to God and go and fall on our knees before Him and take that to the cross, or will we look to medicate it and find new coping mechanisms, be it Netflix or whatever? And so that was the discussion we had this morning on the way to school, and I just thought I'd pull over and share that with you a little bit before we head on with our day. Thanks for listening.